Hey everyone, this is Kenny from Guitar Player Academy. Today I want to show you a little bit more about Texas blues guitar. I want to talk to you about a program called Transcribe, and this is a program that I used to take this song and mark out all the sections. And it's a great program. It does two things really. It slows the software, slows your song down to different tempos, and it also allows us to mark the song at different places and separate the song into sections. So I'll show you a little bit about how that works right now. What we've got is we've just basically started the transcribe file and we've opened up the Texas Flood file. Here's how that basically works. You go like this, you go to File Open, you find the song, and then you click Open, and it will open up that track right here. Yep, right there. All right, and that's Texas Flood. I'm going to close that one back out and go back to the one that I've already got done for you. This is the one that you'll be receiving. It's got all of these markers already in it. Right here, you can see that we've got a total of 40 of these things. And what this is I've broken the song up into sections. And a marker is real simple. In this program, all you do to place a marker is just put the cursor where you want it, hit the M on the keyboard, say yes, and it creates a new marker for you. You can then right-click that, and you can change the name of that to anything you want. Solo, you can give it any kind of name you want to give it. You can also auto-generate names by clicking that right there, but right now I'm just going to hit delete on that because we don't need that one. But let me show you how these sections work. The first thing that we've done here is click the Effects tab and go to this Miscellaneous tab right here. You can see that we've got a bunch of numbers here, 1 through 42, or 1 through 43. 43 is blank. I'll just delete that one. These are presets. When I click on these, you'll see an area will be highlighted or selected. I can also select any area I want by just dragging my mouse like that. Just click your mouse, drag, and release. And what these are sections. Just like we did, first we went in and put markers to mark off the sections. And then what you do is select an area that you want to play back. So when I select that and hit play, it plays this area back. And these are just presets, so instead of having to remember all of these selections or having to make them each and every time, we make them one time and then we record them right here. I'll show you how we do that. I'll go down here and say insert after, and this is just creating a blank space. So I can take a selection like this right here, hit the shift key, click down right there, and you can see that red mark and the two blue triangles. That means that we just recorded that selection right there. So if I go click over here and then click back to that, it selects it for me like that. And we can play that selection one time, or we can hit this loop button here and it'll loop it over and over again. And it'll just do that until we tell it to quit. And let's say this is a section of the song we were having trouble with and we wanted to create an audio file of this. All we'd have to do is go to File, Export Sound, and now we've got this little window that opens up and it says how many repetitions do we want. That means how many times do I want this to play or loop. I can tell it to loop 1 time, 2 times. I like to tell it to loop 10 times. It seems to be the perfect amount for if you're practicing a lick. It's not too many times to play the idea. It's not too short. It's just about right. And when you create that audio file, all you do is go over here, figure out where you want to save it. I'm just going to tell it to save to my desktop right there. And then I hit save. And then a little dialogue will come up. Actually, this one was so short, it didn't need the dialogue. And it will play, it creates a new file on your desktop. It's basically what it'll do. So it's pretty cool a feature to have. I use this feature to create all of the play-along or practice tracks that I give you guys. I started off with one basic track, and then I would take each of these sections here, and I would take and export that out. And I did it at different tempos. So here under speed, you can see it says 85 right now. That's 85% of the normal tempo. That's the speed that I recorded the entire videos at. Every one of the videos are recorded at 85%. But let's say we're practicing this on our own. We have this this file here, and let's just say we want to we want to practice just a little section of this. All right, and a great way to do this is to start at a slower tempo and play it, and then maybe play along with that, at that slow tempo, and then gradually increase our tempo. And we can use these presets up here 50, 70, and 100 are really great presets to go with. And you're incrementally learning the piece. So you're starting out slow, then you're increasing your speed slowly, increasing your speed a little more until finally you've got the whole thing down. Great way to practice. Really great way to practice. You can do the speed control here with the slider. You can do it by selecting these presets, or you can go to the speed tab and select presets. You can also go right here and type in any number you want, and it will change right there for you. 85% again is what we did for the song. Analog lock, I don't know what that does. It doesn't appear to have any real effect, so I don't click that. I'm sure it does something, but anyway, basically what we're doing here with this is just slowing things down, selecting sections of the song, and being able to grab that section and be able to play along with it. Now, you don't need this program to do this Texas Blues Guitar because I've exported all these for you. But the cool thing about having the file is when I exported these, each one of these numbers is a lick, all right? So I exported this whole area here. But let's say you just want to highlight this area, and that's the area you want to work on. This will let you do that because since number 5 is a very long lick, being able to break down just a little section of it is cool. So you'll be able to just select that and hit play. All right, and you can loop it, or you can not loop it. Either way it works. And you'll find it's sometimes helpful to loop an idea, sometimes it's helpful just to play it one time. You could take this and export this, and then when you export it to your desktop, you could take that file then and load it onto something like that loop pedal that I showed you earlier. And then you have a preset set on your loop pedal. All you have to do is push that pedal, and it'll play back for you. That's a great way to practice as well. I don't know if you didn't see that video, go back and watch the Jam Man video I did with the Jam Man loop pedal. Very cool to be able to take these and export little sections. But even without that, just using your computer, I love being able to highlight the section that I want. And when I'm working on a tune, this is exactly how I do it. I select markers first, section off a piece at a time, and then I select my presets. And then I may take that lick right there. You know, each one of these is basically a lick. I'll take that lick, and if I want to work on one little part of it, I'll just highlight that one little part and work on that until I get it. And then if I want to save that, I can go here and I can even save that right here as a preset if I want. Just overwrite that one, and it will automatically go right back to it anytime I want it to. There. The last thing that I give you guys besides the 40 licks is I put the solos by themselves. So you can click this track here, and what this does is it highlights just the part where the solo is going to play. So I think this is solo 1. And this is giving you just the solo itself. And then here you have solo 2. And it's great to be able to listen to Stevie Ray play these because you're listening to the original track here. Now, obviously, I can't give you the original track. You're going to need to download that from iTunes or some other source, or pull it off a CD if you've got that already on your, at home. Just put it in your computer and drag the song off the CD onto your desktop. But open up the studio version of Texas Flood by Stevie Ray Vaughan, any way you can get a hold of it. Open that up inside Transcribe using the file that I provide you, and you will easily be able, very easily be able to do exactly what I'm doing here. It'll look exactly like this. It'll look exactly the same as what I'm doing for you now. The thing I wanted to show you though, when you, if you open Transcribe and you don't have Texas Flood on your hard drive, when you get it on there, what you'll want to do is go to Import Sound File. Then find it, and it will import that file into, it'll import that track into this file. If I were to put another file in here, these markers would stay, but it would be a different song, and of course the markers wouldn't mean anything. They wouldn't be correct anymore, right? Because they're not the same tune. But you can import anything into here, so that's how you do that. You use that file import command. Okay, well that's basically it. I just wanted to show you real quickly how that Transcribe's a great program. You can go to the website. It's called 7thstring.com, and you can hit download, and they have it for Windows and Mac, Linux as well, but most of you guys are going to be Windows, so Windows, it works on XP, Vista, and 7, so it's a full working version, works for 30 days for free. And if you like using it, I think it's only like $50 to buy it. And I don't get paid anything if you guys buy this, so if you decide to go ahead and try it and you want to buy it, it's not an affiliate offer or anything like that. I don't make anything on this. In fact, these guys don't even know I'm doing this. But it's a program that I use, and I really recommend it. I think you'll love it. It's a great program for learning songs and working with tunes.